Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you the Champions News live at 3. We got a community update, some good and some bad on it. Let's start with the good. Icons are getting their moves buffed or their training abilities buffed, which is nice if you've taken Batista, Charlotte, 5-star gold. If you're starting to take like Becky, maybe Cena, Kane, you're going to get a quite a significant boost on those at 21K, 35% more war score, 60% higher stipulation. That's pretty huge for stip tours. 80% notoriety on Showdown. So those are all pretty nice. I would say that falls into the good category. And also down here, but what about straps? Yes, you will finally be able to get your hands on more straps. Where exactly you can earn them is still to be determined and will be announced at a later point, but this is good news. They know about it and they'll be coming. Now for the not such good news. SummerSlam 5-star match road tours have been delayed till Q4 of 2021, but I mean, technically I think Q4 starts next month. Um, so in October is the start of Q4, so I guess it could be anywhere between October, November, December. Hopefully sooner rather than later. That's kind of a bummer. I was looking forward to those resources, not going to lie. But the increased abilities on the IOW guys is really cool, and the fact that a bunch of you guys that don't have straps may be able to get those soon, I would say overall I'll take that as a win and a positive. Tours will come when they come. In the meantime, we continue to have a lot of resources on events and stuff, so I'll keep getting them that way, and it's something to look forward to. Today's portal review is for Hey Bod from Xena. He's League 17. My man has a 1.2 million roster, 232 guys. He's been playing 1,331 days, 56 consecutive days. What happened 57 days ago, man? Looking at the top of his roster here, I gotta say I have more than a little bit of jelly about Steamboat and Cena. They're both incredible. I would be happy taking either of them to 5-star gold. I love Glowing Phantom Phenom, and of course everyone knows I love Dragon, and he's got Keith Lee there. Heck of a top of his roster. Very good. And look at this. He only has 12 5-stars, with these being some of them. Man, my man hit some good loot there. 84 4-stars, 112 3-stars, 23 2-stars, and 3 1-stars. You can definitely do some talent up events when they hit if you want to. So that's pretty cool. He's got 2 Hall of Fames. I would guess Piper and one of the Bella twins. I think is Tricky Nikki. Was she the free one or the other one? I don't know. One of them. Best feud rank 93. And he has 577 faction heals in the last 30 days and 166 feud wins in the last 30 days. Top event finishes 258th in the Revenge of the NWO contest, and some other ones there that you can check out. That's not too shabby. So yeah, I think for the size of his roster and the amount of 5-stars he has, the fact that these are his top is pretty amazing, actually. That's some good efficiency going right there. So that's pretty cool. Let's get into the offers. There is plenty of stuff to talk about in offers. Brought Sheamus shards back, so you have a second chance to get those Sheamus shards if you want. $50 for 200 shards. That's 4 shards for $1 by Scopely pricing. That is very good, much better than normal. So I think, in fact, I myself personally spent 50 of my own dollars to recruit Sheamus. I was also donated 50 for the other 200. But obviously, I think it's worth it to spend $50 to recruit Sheamus. I thought he was that good. Of course, that's not in everyone's budget, so I get that. Shayna, I think most everyone is right around 1,360 shards if you did everything you could. If you didn't do everything you could, obviously you have less. 250 shards for $100. That's $2.50 a shard. Still not bad by Scopely standards, but on top of it, you get 38 loot pulls. This 2,900 Ring of Royalty medallions, every 3,000, you can turn it in for 10 million coins. So that's essentially 10 million coin. a legendary strap with the high bonus. That's the, move damage, skip turn, anti-bleed stuff. And a special gem skill plate case. No one's 100% sure of everything that's in here, although I do believe it's supposed to have, at least according to what I was told by someone, not from Scopely, so keep that in mind. The Andre plate is one of the possibilities in the Sheamus plate, but there are also non-rare plates in there too. I wish I was in this bracket. I have 600 shards from Shayna. I'm not going to pay $300 to recruit her personally. It's way out of my budget. I think she, at 5-star gold, is probably the second best female in the 5-star gold game. So I do think she's quite good. So I get it if you do, just out of my budget. But for those of you who that's in your budget, there's a lot of value there compared to normal pricing. Let's see if there's anything new. This is what the backstage pass looks like if you haven't bought it. I did purchase it. I'm just not logged in right now. That's not new though. I think those are the new ones. We've talked about the, if you're short on coin, you can pick this one up and spend $5 more and then get another 4 million coins. So it's not the worst thing. So Flash Market, don't forget to do your daily reroll. I'll get logged in here. Also, when I log in, I'm not sure. There's another offer, but I'm not sure. I think you have to have at least one of the passes, whether that's the strap up or whatever, or the King of Kings pass. There should be another offer on the portal, which we'll take a look at. Looks like I'm on cooldown still for another 8 minutes. So let me see if that showed up now that I logged in, because there was, or maybe it's in-game only. I guess it's in-game only. We'll get to that offer when we get in-game. Don't forget to do your daily Ring of Royalty claim as well. And then the event for the spend event, if you want to double dip, is live again. Again, your best bang for your buck is going to 50 and getting the 10 million total coins, or 25 and getting another 4 million bonus as usual. I kind of like being able to take advantage of that. 20 more hours on that event for those of you spending. So let's get back over to the game again. And here we go. So this offer right here may be interesting to a lot of people. If you're a Pokemon person, you want Alistair Black, or your Alistair Black mark, there you see the basic pack is $50 for a 2-star bronze. If you have the DX Army Pass, it's a 3-star, and if you have the DX Elite, it's a 4-star. So it just depends on what level of passes you have, the ones you can get. It looks like the Sheamus is also available in the game. This one isn't too bad for $2.99 if that's your flavor. We've talked about that before. The cash ones were there yesterday. Don't forget to do this free claim. I don't think there's any new offers in game. Most of them are the big ones were the Shayna and the Sheamus ones on the portal. So we can double check where this is at for the cash loot for R-Truth. You can see I still am holding strong to my statement that it's a hard pass for me, unless you can get into the top 50 and recruit R-Truth, and then it just depends how much you want to spend. Obviously, I think this top 10 is going to be crazy. It'll be fun to watch the leaderboards tomorrow around noon my time, just to see how big this gets. Right now, it's actually not that big. 80,000 cash was spent. I feel like top 10 is probably going to be like 2 million score to be in the top 10. Partridges don't come around often, and they're quite valuable. So I think you'll see a 10th be at least 2 million. So if you're planning on going for the top 10, good luck. Plan on spending a lot more than you think you're gonna, I would say. Top 50 looks pretty achievable right now if that's your goal. So if you got some cash laying around, or you really want R-Truth and want to buy some, but I would expect that to go up a lot too, because it's a chance for a guaranteed character. Probably 500,000-ish points, I think, would probably get you close and safe-ish. That's just guessing. If I was playing for it, that's what I would assume I would need, though. Not that that's necessarily right, but that may help you plan. Also, I wouldn't start spending that cash till shortly before the end, and only if I was pretty sure I was going to get it. So there's one new loot, and that is this one right here, the Mrs. Awesome Lair. You can see it's got the normal, it's 25 pulls for the 12K pricing, which is better than 17. Obviously, not as good as the 40s and the 41s. So I'm getting a little disagreement from chat. 750K is someone else's thought for the top 50. I could see that too. 500 might be low, for sure. So, you know, better to play safe than sorry if you want to chase that. So, definitely plan on that. So 3% on the featured. Eric in the featured is lame. They gave out a ton of his shards, so I don't like that. The rest, not too bad so far. Don't like Drew in there. Whoa, hate Tucker in there. Dango is not super rare, but at least he's decent. Kyrie's in there. Snoop's in there. Priest. How many shards do we have, though? 4 isn't terrible, but they're low 50. 50 shards, so that's kind of low. The percentage is high, but the pulls is in the middle. 3%. You're probably, you know, very not if you do it, you know, a 25 pull, you're not likely to hit featured. So you're looking at 2 sets of pulls to hit a featured, and then you can get 50 shards and Tucker. So do keep that in mind. Let's see how it looks as we go lower, though. This is pretty gross other than Kyrie and Sid. A really low shard count as well. Rare. JBL's in there. Kyrie's in there. This tier almost looks better than the other one, to be honest. But again, shard count really low. And commons is not just shards, so I don't really care for this one. Other than, I mean, if you want Miz, but we've talked about the chances of hitting the specific featured you're after is pretty low. And there's no shards for Miz in the lower tiers, and all of the shard counts are extremely low on this one. So not my most favorite cash loot. Still think of all of them that there've been, the Priest one is still the best going on right now. So same as yesterday, I still think that's the best one, and that's the one I would pull at if I was gonna pull. Let's do my briefcase pulls, see if I get anything good. Keys, actually, not briefcases. And then we'll check out a 4-star build for Kalisto. We'll run a match on the road with him, or the tour, rather. Nothing too exciting, not terrible, but, you know, nothing I really need right now as far as shards for TP. Was hoping for some Booker shards. I've got, I think, 40 from Keys this month. So let's take a look at the tour for today for Kalisto. I've done it already. I'll just go ahead and do it again. I've been messing around with builds for him. With the monthly bonus, I kind of settled on this one. Hurricane Rana, choosing the 5 gems to make into multis. Scoop Power Slam, 6 randoms into blue. And the Rising Sun, the finisher that destroys. If you have max tour perks, this will be ready. These two are ready to go turn 1 without an MP trainer. I'm just playing for turn 2. My Rowan is 9k, so multiply gems do 25%. He destroys 4 more. And then with Sankara, I'm choosing 9 multiply gems, destroying 10. So you can set up a recycle by putting 1 on a green, 1 on a yellow, and the rest on blue for damage. And then Alpha for blue gem damage percentage, and Sheamus for flat. You can see my Sheamus isn't leveled. You could, I don't have the normal multiply gem trainers like Z-Taker, Rock, you know, that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of different ways you could run him. This is the one I settled on. Works pretty well. You can run green finisher if you just want to throw multiply gems everywhere. That's the other, I think, common one. And then, you know, run whatever trainers you have. If it's Matt Hardy that you have, or Demon Balor at 9k, you can run whatever you want. I don't see a reason to run the other multiply move, though, because I'm making 9 and destroying 10, so I'd rather get more blues on the board personally. And that's why I'm doing it this way, because I'm already, you know, the odds of having 10 blues to pick are slim to none. So I'd rather get more blues and do more damage. 2 sets of the multis really does nothing for me when I'm not breaking them anyway. So I prefer this one to get more blues on the board. And we're going to get subbed. Sweet. Hey, HBK, how are you, man? Welcome to the stream. Okay, I kind of want to do that. Yeah, I saw that, dude. Congrats, HBK. You got Shayna earlier today. Lucky devil. They do. I always get worst case scenario when I record. That's okay, though. I mean, if that's... it could be worse, Southside. But terrible indicator of how things will normally go. But that's okay. He's done with his nonsense now. And now we get to play it normal. So, you know, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blues on the board. We can throw this out there, get more blues. If I connect, I'll probably connect a 4 match and pin him because I'm recording, and that's the way that works. All right, perfect. Now if you want to recycle, just throw 1 on a yellow, 1 on a green, the rest on blues, and then everything is fully loaded every time after that. Of course, normally you're not going to have to deal with the submission, but this time we did. And you can see the blues are 26k, greens are 17, 14 on those. And by the way, mine is 5-star bronze, but he is not leveled. He's at, I believe, a 4-star bronze level as far as his actual level, so his gem damage is low. But that, those would both be ready next turn, and it would be fully recycled. And you can see, as you start to chew up those blues, if you have to go more than once, the yellow move to make more blues makes a lot more sense when you're already making as many multiplies as you need. That's the way I look at it. So that's why I prefer this to the green, green, blue. This makes more sense in my tiny brain. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm sure a ton of people will comment, why aren't you running him green, green, blue? Feel like I explained my reasoning for that okay. You can run him green, green, blue as well if you like. I just prefer this way. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, and share as that helps me out. And good luck out there.